Hey guys, welcome to the video. It's Daniel Schiffer here. Psych, that's not me. I'm more of a washed up, crappier version of Daniel. Anyways, I want to make this video super simple, quick, and easy so everyone can follow along. So pretty much everyone should be able to create this kind of product ad from home with a little amount of resources and equipment. So right here I got a white backdrop for the reflection to bounce the light up to the back of the can. Honestly, this is just literally a freaking map I found in the basement, and it happened to have a shiny white side to it, so I grabbed this. And honestly, you can get this on Amazon, like a white backdrop, or just dig something out of the trash. So as you can see, it's a pretty ratchet setup here. There's not really any professional equipment sitting in front of me. So honestly, the most expensive piece of equipment you're going to have to acquire is some sort of light. I have here a Lume cube that runs for about $100, and I'll link everything down in the description for you. And I got my primary light right here, which runs for about $100, so not terrible. And of course, we get the green screen for the background, which is going to make it a lot easier for us to cut out the background. And those run for about $50 or so. And we got the good old rotator device. If you don't have one of these, you can just use like a stool or something that spins. And then we got the green piece of tape around the candle that I just use for leverage and to make it easier to mask out. You're gonna need a tripod or something to place your camera on. Honestly, you can use pretty much anything. Like I'm using a freaking printer right there to put the product on. And that's pretty much it for the setup. Wait, there is one more thing. Don't forget your little spray bottle. I'm sure you could find something around the house. You're just gonna wanna spray the can like once, maybe twice, 5 times. Just make the can look a little bit more moist and realistic. So once you get your camera set up on the tripod, all your lights and everything is all ready, you're gonna get your final shot right here. And then we're gonna bring it into the editing software. So I'll see you there. So I'm here in the editing app, and the first step is to get the Ultra key, search that up in the effects, and then drag it over to your clip. Go press the eyedropper tool, bam, place it on, and you're gonna get the black background. Sometimes it's gonna be a little messy, so you're gonna wanna mess with the matte cleanup, suppression, and color correction, but most of the time you won't have to. So next we're gonna get rid of the rotating device and the candle with the green tape. We're gonna go over to opacity, and we're gonna create a clipping mask. So I'll be honest, you could watch me take every tedious little step of me masking, but really I'm gonna give you my opinion on this. You can watch a million YouTube videos until your brain rots, but really where you're gonna actually learn is when you apply these skills and go into the editing app and try it for yourself. I can make a video and going in depth with masking in general, but for now I'm just gonna make it super simple and quick and tell you the steps to do so, and then you can practice that yourself. Practice makes perfect. So once you mask out your can, you can pretty much throw anything in the background of the actual shot. And I use story blocks, so you're gonna wanna go to Google and type in any kind of free stock footage. So you're gonna have a bunch of free places to get footage, any kind of background you want to put into your video. So I found my background clip from Storyblocks. I just dragged it in, and this is what it looks like. Gaussian blur. Drag that on, and probably go about 25 or so. You just want to make sure that the subject is more focused than the actual background. So next we're going to do a little bit of speed ramping. Go to time, speed, drag it over, see where you want to have it like end up after being fast. Click the keyframe, pull up the speed ramp, and boom, that should be a little quicker. So quick little tip here too, if you see that black little film overlay, that is from nesting the clip. If that does happen to you, you might just have to remask the can quick. That's what I had to do. So another quick tip, if you want your can to fly in more naturally and make it look like it's actually got Gaussian blur, set a keyframe on your adjustment layer and then go to the part where the can is fully going to be in focus when it stops flying into the screen. And then it'll give you more of a natural look. I forgot to quickly mention that you want to do a scale from about, I'd say, 0 to 100. So next I'm going to set a keyframe on rotation, put that at 0, and then go over, make sure that's at 0, go back, and then that is going to be set at around -50 or so. It'll most likely be different for you, so just check and make sure it looks good. So next, in one of the final steps, we're going to throw down a basic title from the graphics section. We're going to throw it under the footage, so make sure it's behind the can. So then we're going to scale again, make sure it's not visible and behind the can. Then we're gonna set a keyframe again, kind of like look around, make the can move a little bit over, see how it's looking. Preferably you're gonna want to set the keyframes all the way to the text is in the middle and the can is on the side. You're also gonna want to set a keyframe for the can to move to the left. Once you got that all centered and the can moved to the left, you can pick whatever font you want to use, say whatever you want to say, and everyone else is probably going to be different from mine. So pretty much the last step is just color grading your clips, making sure it's not looking bland at all. Get rid of the grayness, especially if you're filming in RAW. You want to bring up the saturation and the color. Pretty much just what color correcting is. I'll make a whole different video going in depth with color grading, but just mess around with it, the shadows, highlights, and all that. By the way, I do not know why I use this clip. It is very ugly and just doesn't really fit the video, but I left it in anyways. But yeah, lastly, if your product has certain kind of elements in it, say mine has kiwi in it, so I use a kiwi clip, and whatever fits the vibe you can throw in there, make it a little extra spicy, you know. So that concludes the whole tutorial. Just want to say sorry if that wasn't the most in-depth tutorial I've ever made. It's only like my second tutorial I've ever made, so let me make more. I'm gonna go in depth with each and every step, such as color grading, masking, and all that. And if you have any questions, link them down in the comments and I will try to answer them and help you guys out. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a good day. Peace.